Hi, my name is Don Mordahl, and today we're going to install a radiant heating system made by ThermaRay, but today we're going to put it in the ceiling. Everybody always asks me, why would you put it in the ceiling if hot air rises? Although it's true hot air does rise, radiant heat works like the sun and radiates down until it warms whatever it sees. So it evenly heats everything in the entire room, and you feel comfortable like walking from the shade to the sun on a cool day. Okay, so let's get started. The process is very simple. You want to place the heating panels in between the trusses. You can use metal or plastic strapping. Based on his layout of his trusses and his lighting, we know exactly where we're going to put each size of a panel. Here on the job site today, we have Stacy. He's the homeowner. He's doing the entire project himself. When you're placing the panels, there's a label on the end of every panel that shows where the wires come out of the panel. You want to have those strategically placed so that the wiring takes up as little wire as possible. These are basically the tools you're going to need for the installation. You just need a wire stripper, a lineman's pliers, you're going to need a utility knife, an amp reader, ohm reader, and a screw gun. So basically what we're going to do is take 12-2 wire and run it in front of every single panel that's going to need to be wired to the heating system. We're going to cut about 4 inches off of that jacket, and then we're going to take that piece off so we can get to the actual 12-gauge wire and expose those wires. You can push the ground out of the way. And then we're going to use a 3M 567 connector to make our connections. Now you don't need to have white to red all the way through the system. Since the system is 240 volt, you don't have to keep track of which wire goes to which connection. So one on one wire, one on the other. Lineman's plier to crimp it down, and there you have your connection. Now after every single heating panel that you connect, you can actually ohm out to make sure that you've made your connection properly. The more panels you add to the circuit, the lower the ohm rating is going to be. The calculation for ohms resistance is voltage squared divided by the total watts of the panel. So if you look at the voltage squared, the voltage is 240 volt. The wattage on this particular panel is 230 watts. So 240 times 240 is 57,600 divided by the 230. Once you have a completed circuit, you can close the 3M connectors, and then we're going to attach our junction box, or end cap if you will. There's a fastener line on the label that shows where you can safely put a screw without damaging any of the wires. So what you do is you place the end cap over the connectors, and then use a screw, keep the junction box in place, making sure that you hit the fastener line. And your connection is complete. Thank you for watching. Contact us directly with any additional questions.